Hello friends, now I will be doing a practice question for calculation of Macaulay duration, modified duration, convexity using table format and the formulas of approximate modified duration, convexity, and then I will be using these modified duration and along with convexity for calculation of bond price, and we will check whether the actual bond price is almost equals to the calculated value or not. So this is a video for practice question. हम यहाँ कॉन्सेप्ट डिस्कस नहीं कर रहे हैं. सो एक्सपेक्टेशन ये रहेगी कि ये क्वेश्चन जो हमने लास्ट वीडियो में कहा था सेमी एनुअल बॉन्ड के लिए, सेमी एनुअल कूपन पेइंग बॉन्ड के लिए कैलकुलेट करने के लिए आपने किए हैं, और अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम फेस हो रही है तो ये वीडियो आपके लिए हेल्पफुल होगा. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट. बिफोर गोइंग फॉर दिस, डू गुड प्रैक्टिस ऑफ Macaulay duration, modified duration and convexity from StudyMat, और हमने जो हमारे इलस्ट्रेशन वीडियो में लिए हैं वो भी एक बार जरूर करिएगा. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द टॉपिक. अज्यूमिंग आपको ये सारे फॉर्मूलेस एंड कॉन्सेप्ट सब आते हैं. हम लोगों ने कुछ प्रैक्टिस लास्ट क्लास में ऑलरेडी कर लिए, सो लेट्स गो फॉर द सेम क्वेश्चन. बट नाउ अब एक चीज चेंज कर रहे हैं, दैट इज अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम यहाँ पर सेमी एनुअल पीरियोडिसिटी के लिए सारी चीजें कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं. 9 चीजें: Macaulay duration, table and closed form equation. Modified duration, table data and approximate formula. Convexity, table data and approximate formula. And then हम price calculate करेंगे with actual price yield formula, using modified duration formula, using modified duration formula along with convexity, और सारी चीजें compare करेंगे, almost equal होनी चाहिए. So let's go for the practice question. तो पार वैल्यू इज 100, कूपन रेट इज 5%. बिकॉज सेमी एनुअल पीरियोडिसिटी है, सो हमारा कूपन विल बी इक्वल्स टू 5% ऑफ 100 गिव्स यू 5 रुपीज. सेटलमेंट डेट और कूपन डेट मैंने सेम रखा है. दिस इज ऑल्सो कूपन डेट. सो कोई एक्रूड इंटरेस्ट का हमारे यहाँ पर कैलकुलेशन नहीं होगा. फ्लैट प्राइस एंड फुल प्राइस सेम है. 5th September 25 to 5th September 28, 3 साल का पीरियड है. 3 years इज इक्वल्स टू, विल गिव यू n इक्वल्स टू 6. Yield per annum rate पे 12% है, so semi-annual yield will be your 6%. So let's start with the working Macaulay duration. Macaulay duration के लिए हम टेबल बनाएंगे. 6 रोज की टेबल होगी. पीरियड 1 से 6. टाइम टू रिसिप्ट विल बी ऑल्सो 1 to 6. बिकॉज हम कूपन डेट पे काम कर रहे हैं, तो पहला कूपन फ्रॉम टुडे इट विल बी रिसीव्ड एग्जैक्टली 1 पीरियड फ्रॉम टुडे. सो यहाँ पर नंबर ऑफ पीरियड, टाइम टू रिसिप्ट भी होल नंबर में आएंगे 1 to 6. देन हमने कैश फ्लोस प्लॉट कर दिए हैं. 5 से 5 रुपीज कूपन, एंड लास्ट में हमने 105 अलॉन्ग विद रिडम्पशन वैल्यू कर लिया. प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑलरेडी निकाल रखा है मैंने, अदरवाइज हम कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हैं. 5 डिवाइड बाय 1.06, अगेन डिवाइड बाय 1.06 एंड सो ऑन, और लास्ट में 105 को 5% से डिस्काउंट करेंगे फॉर 6 पीरियड्स. हम ये नंबर चेक भी कर सकते हैं हमारे फुल प्राइस, बिकॉज हम कूपन डेट पे ही काम कर रहे हैं. सेटलमेंट डेट एंड कूपन डेट आर सेम. सो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम टाइम वैल्यू कीज को भी यूज कर सकते हैं. 5 PMT, 100 योर FV, then your yield is 6 periods. We got our price equals to 95.0827. next हमारे पास में वेट हम कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं. वेट इज इक्वल्स टू योर PV डिवाइडेड बाय सिग्मा PV. इट मींस योर 4.717 डिवाइडेड बाय 95.0827 को हमने डिवाइड किया और हमने वेट भी कैलकुलेट किया, जिसका टोटल 1 आ जाएगा. यहां तक हम ऑलरेडी वर्किंग कर चुके हैं थोड़ा, ताकि थोड़ा क्विक रहे. अब हमें क्या करना है, Macaulay ड्यूरेशन की कैलकुलेशन करना है. Macaulay ड्यूरेशन की कैलकुलेशन के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, जो प्रेजेंट वैल्यूज के वेटेज हमने निकाले हैं उनको उनके रिस्पेक्टिव टाइम टू रिसिप्ट, दैट इज द सेकंड कॉलम, T से हम मल्टीप्लाई करते जाएंगे एंड हम उनको एड अप करेंगे, सो दैट वी कैन फाइंड आउट द वेटेड एवरेज टाइम टू रिसिप्ट एंड विच इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग योर Macaulay ड्यूरेशन. ऑफ कोर्स Macaulay duration, modified duration and convexity, everything, all these statistics should be presented in annualized format. So हम जहां जहां जरूरत होगी वहां डिवाइड भी करते जाएंगे. Let's go for the time weighted average time. So 0.0496 multiplied by 1 store plus 1 equals to store plus 1. So we got 0.0496. Next, 0.0468 multiplied by 2 is equals to this, and this is again getting stored. Memory में हम continuously store भी कर रहे हैं. 442 into 3 store plus 1, we got 0.1326. 0.0417 into 4 store plus 1 equals to 0.1668. 0.0393 multiplied by 0.0393 multiplied by 5 store plus 1, we got 0.1965, and last 0.7785 multiplied by 6 store plus 1, we got 4.6710. Recall the values. I think 1 got added earlier, so minus 1. This is 5.3101. Let's recheck it. 0.0496 plus 0.0936 plus 0.1326 plus 0.1668 plus 0.1965 plus 4.671. So we got 5.3101. But this is not annualized Macaulay duration. What we have to do for annualized Macaulay duration, we have to divide it by 2 so that we can get the annualized Macaulay duration. So it is divided by 2 equals to 2.6551. Let's check it with the closed form equation. This value should match in the closed form equation solution also. So this is the closed form equation. You need to remember this equation for formula for exam purpose. We have 1.06 upon 0.06 minus 1.06 plus 6 multiplied by 0.05 semi-annual coupon rate minus semi-annual yield whole upon 0.05 multiplied by 1.06 power 6 minus 1 whole bracket plus 0.06 minus 0 on 180, because we are already working on coupon date. So this is equals to 17 point, am I right? 1.06 divided by 0.06 is equals to 17.6667 minus, let's see the what is the value of second term. First calculate the denominator. 1.06 y(x)(6) minus 1 multiplied by 0.05 plus 0.06 store in the memory. So 0.01 negative multiplied by 6 plus 1.06 divided by your memory is equals to 12.357. Let's see if what is the final outcome is. Minus plus 17.6667 is equals to 5.3097. Almost fourth decimal, there is a minute difference of 0.0004, which is okay because we have done rounding off in the table, so that is also okay. So this is giving us 5.3097. This is your Macaulay duration. Annualized Macaulay duration is equals to 5.3097 divided by 2 is equals to again 2.6549 years. 2.6549 or 51 years. It's one and the same. Next, let's go to modified duration. No additional calculation required in the table. Now we have already calculated Macaulay duration. So annualized modified duration is annualized Macaulay duration divided by annualized Macaulay duration divided by 1 plus small r. That we have to take care. It's not yield per annum, it's semi-annual yield which we are going to use. 2.6551 divided by 1.06. So 2.6551 divided by 1.06 is giving you 2.5048 as your modified annualized modified duration. Let's go for approximate modified duration formula. Again, that approximate modified duration formula should give almost equals to this answer what we have calculated. So again, approximate modified duration, what is the formula? It is PV minus PV plus upon 2 multiplied by PV0 multiplied by yield percentage change per annum, not semi-annual, except relationship between Macaulay and modified duration. Everywhere we are using annualized yield with annualized statistics. So take care of this. Now what we have to do, what are this PV minus and PV plus? From the existing 12%, we will make a constant change, both sides, plus and minus. So we are making a change of yield per annum of 50 basis point. 50 basis points. So that means 0.5%. So new yield is 12.5% and 11.5%. So R is equals to 6.25%. We are working on semi-annual bond, and here R is equals to 5.75%. Now let's calculate the present value using TVM keys. We are already on coupon date. So 6.25 IYN 500, and we got the present value equals to PV equals to 93.9013. Next case 5.75 and again PV 96.2829. Let's put the values in the formula. So it is 96.2829 minus 93.9013 upon 2 multiplied by original price is 95.0827 we have in table. So it is 95.0827 multiplied by the annual change in yield is 0.5%. Let's calculate the value. Minus 93.9013 divided by 2 divided by 95.0827 divided by 0.5% gives us 2.5047. Let's see what is the modified duration we have got from table data. It's 2.5048, and from formula we have got 47, almost equal. Now let's go for convexity, annualized convexity. So first of all, what is annualized convexity? Again, in the table, we have to go for additional column, that is weight into time multiplied by bracket T plus 1. So whatever is the T, we will add 1 and then again multiply it, and then we will store it or add it. So 0.096 will be multiplied by 2 and we will add it. 0.0992. Next, 0.0936 will be multiplied by 3 and we will store it. 0.2808. 0.1326 will be multiplied by 4. 0.5304. Next, 0.1668 will be multiplied by 5. 0.8340. 0.1965 will be multiplied by 6. 1.1790, and last 4.6710 will be multiplied by 7. 32.6970, and we will store it and recall it. It is giving us 35.6204. Let's recheck it. It's 0.0992 plus 0.2808 plus 0.5304 plus 0.834 plus 1.179 and last plus 32.697. We got 35.6204. This is not convexity. This is not convexity. For convexity, what we have to do, this is a semi-annual bond. So annual convexity is equals to the summation 35.602.62404 upon 2 square, the periodicity square, multiplied by 1 plus r, small r power square. So that is 1.06 square. So this is going to give us divided by 4 divided by 1.06 divided by 1.06. We got annualized convexity is 7.29255. Let's check whether the approximate formula is also giving the same values. We have already calculated PV minus and PV plus. What is the formula of approx annualized convexity? It is PV minus plus PV plus minus twice of PV0 whole upon PV0 multiplied by change in yield per annum square. Let's put the values. We have already calculated these value for 50 basis point change. Well, let's input the value 96.2829 plus 93.9013 minus 2 into 95.0827 whole upon 95.0827 multiplied by 0.5% square. Let's calculate the value. So 96.2829 plus 93.9013 minus 95.0827 minus 95.0827. So numerator is over. Divided by 95.0827 divided by 0.5% divided by 0.5%, we got 7.9089. Let's see what was our value. Our value is also 7.9255. So approximate is almost equals to your tabular calculated value. Now what it is saying, calculate new PV if YTM increases by 1%, not 50 basis point. 50 basis point we have already calculated. The formula will give C, that is 5 multiplied by annuity factor for how much? 6.5%, comma, for 6 cash flows plus 100 multiplied by interest factor, present value interest factor 6.5%, comma 6. Let's use the time value keys. So 5, 100, 6.5, 6, and we got the value 92.7385. So now 7 things we have already calculated. Macaulay modified and convexity annualized numbers using table, actual bond price using bond yield price function, then closed form equation for Macaulay duration, then approximate and modified duration and approximate convexity from their respective formulas. Now what we are going to do, we will apply this modified duration first alone and then along with convexity to arrive at the new price. We will see that if whether these new prices what we have calculated using modified duration and convexity are matching with the price yield function data result or not. Let's go for this. First of all, only modified duration. What is the percentage change in PV? Percentage change in PV is equals to negative annualized modified duration into change in yield per annum. Its annualized modified duration is multiplied with change in yield per annum. So what is the annualized modified duration? Annualized modified duration is 2.5048. 2.5048. So negative 2.5048 multiplied by change in yield. Yield increased by 1%. 1%. It gives you negative 2.5048%. So new price is equals to old price PV0 1 minus 0.025048. That gives you, so 1 minus 0.025048 multiplied by 95.0827. 0.0827 is equals to 92.7011. Let's see what was the actual price on price yield function was giving 92.73. So our value calculated from modified duration is a bit lower, and it should be lower because the curve is going to be always higher than the tangent. So curve, this 92.97, this is this value 92.9773, and the value which we have calculated from modified duration is 92.70. It should be below the curve value. So I hope. Next, let's go for last part, that is convexity, using convexity. So formula we already have, percentage change in PV is equals to negative annualized modified duration into change in yield percentage per annum plus half of annualized convexity into change in yield per annum square. So let's put the data. This is equals to negative 2.5048 multiplied by 1%. First of all, this one plus half of annualized convexity. What is annualized convexity? We have got from table 7.9255. 7.9255 multiplied by 1% change. Here we are using 1% change from 12 to 13%. So 1% square. So let's find out what is the percentage change. So percentage change, let's calculate the second term first. So 7.9255 divided by 2 multiplied by 1%, again multiplied by 1%, very small number, 0004 with positive sign, and this value is going to give negative 2.5048% minus 2.5048%, not percent. So it's 2.5048 minus 2.5048 negative plus 0.0004 gives you 2.5044% negative. थोड़ा सा जो डिक्रीज हुआ परसेंटेज का वो रिड्यूस हो गया फ्रॉम 0008 टू 0004 पे आ गया, बट इसका प्राइस पे क्या इंपैक्ट आएगा? प्राइस विल गो अप बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. सो 95.0827 1 minus 0.025044. Let's see how much it is going closer to the actual price. So divided by 100 is this plus 1 multiplied by 95.0827 is equals to 92.7014. So almost nearer. What was the actual price? 92.73. So a bit closer, but not that much. But let's see once again. I think we should recheck it. 7.9255. 7.9255 divided by 2 multiplied by 1%. Multiplied by 1%. Okay, it's again, yes. So minus 2.5048 and divided by 100 plus 1 multiplied by 95.0827. This is giving the same value. So a bit closer, but not that much, but still it's an estimate. Actual price, if you want to calculate, you have to use price yield function, but still these duration and convexity are giving us a fair estimated value of our new bond price if there is a change in yield in the market. So with this, the complete semi-annual bond calculation is over, and hopefully everyone understood the use of these formulas. Do practice of these formulas, and if you have any doubt, please send your doubts in the comment section. Thank you so much.